wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Santa Clara. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quick to pick up first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Purdy now on second down. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Niners first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Working his way out left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
McCaffrey. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Austin Eckler now to return. This will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Daniels quick to Debo, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's first and 10.
Come on. Go, lady.
Here's Eckler. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if the hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Gets a quick throw over to Samuels. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Off balance throw, it's complete. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19 Tiger.
3rd and 2, here's Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down.
On the jump. Here we go. Panther 60. Hey, check that. Street.
Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Eckler trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, start.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Third and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Play fake to the cap. Now, Purdy. Caught downfield. down right at midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, 49. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action, Daniels. Out to the right side, and it's sitting. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd, they need 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That finds Samuel working across. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here it is on 4th down. First down and more to the 45. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 35. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. And even 30 yards.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. Of course, number one goal, pick up the first down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run in front of him.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now he takes off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Searching for some kind of seems to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up?
A tight end in motion now. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll have it across midfield, now at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
46-yard line.
Get set, get set. 118, yellow.
They'll go play action with Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Purdy now on 2nd down. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. McCaffrey gonna return it. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
at their own 30-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Second and 11.
Fix the Eagles.
Throwing is Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
Washington first down.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
Now Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Hey, check that. Street.
On third down, here is Eckler.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
19 right. Hot 70.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Eckler on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He'll get about 2. D. Winters there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second and 7.
Come on.
Again, it's Eckler. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing is 30. That's complete to Pearsall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll be forced out right. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Commander is 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60. Go.
Here's Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Let's go now. Ready?
Eckler now on 1st and 10. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll throw with Daniel. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Throwing now, Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The longtime veteran Von Miller in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set, get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Purdy on 1st down. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, 49ers.
36-yard line.
Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's
Makes it
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Get set, get set. 21. Yellow.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
19 yards.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Caught. That's Lane. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Purdy. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's third and 7. Pearsall, the man in motion. The Niners, they use the first of their timeouts. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Get set. 18. What's up?
To throw is Purdy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Throwing is Daniels. and is not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Now give on the ground. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Brings up second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Looking to Samuel on the outlet. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Commanders.
Captain Ranger. Captain 11.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
18. What's up? 6.
McCaffrey will take it in. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Daniels now on first down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down. Back at the 5. Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Here we go.
A run here with Rodriguez. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got them backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 43-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Purdy now on second down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing to this point in the game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. On first down, Daniels. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go,
Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Pressure 80. Cougar 19. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Play action. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Forced out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And now it's 4th down. He'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Down and 4.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Pushed out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
No chance at all. He'll go down. So a win here for the 49ers. And it was their defense that led the way as they picked the shutout in the 2nd half. No points.